All right, are we live? Are we live? Oh my god, my lighting's not the best. Okay, that's a bit better. A little better. All right. It's time for Lorwyn Eclipsed. Okay, hopefully the render is gonna look okay. I know sometimes the scaling can cause us to lose some quality, but we'll see. So we got 6 packs, sweet, awesome, and that was from going to the pre-release. So I have been to a pre-release, I have played sealed, and what I've learned from that is mostly, I probably do want to stick to a kindred type. What's this? Lorwyn Eclipsed is here! Don't fear the shift between night and day. Take these 3 packs and some basic lands to help fortify you on your journey. Thank you! These are the basic lands? Okay. The full arts are so pretty in this, but these are not the full arts. Well, I think I will open these packs because I have them, and that would give me a sense of what I already have before going into the draft. Because while I do want to win my draft as hard as I can, as well as I can, I also really want to do certain things that in Constructed. So I want to get those cards too. Let's see what we have. Also, will probably help me familiarize myself with the set. Burning Curiosity. This is a Impulse Draw effect. Gallant Foul Knight. Enters, creatures get +1/+0 until end of turn. Kithkin creatures also get first strike. Okay, I can see that being useful, right? It's the idea that just like 4 mana, Trumpet Blast, but sorcery. Is Trumpet Blast sorcery? It probably is. Shimmer Wild's Growth. I don't even remember the name of this one. Ooh, this is the one! Okay, somehow I forgot the name of this one entirely, but I was really hoping to open this one at my my pre-release event because it lets you fix for Vivid, which is really cool. Shimmer Wild's Growth is a 2-mana enchantment, enchants a land. When it enters, you choose a color. The land is that color. And then whenever the enchanted land is tapped for mana, it creates an additional mana of the chosen color. So if you are in green, white, and you have a Vivid effect, that's something that counts the number of colors among permanents you control, you might actually want to put this on like blue, even though you have no use of blue mana, just because it gives you a 3rd color. I think that's so cool. Brambleback Brute, this one has done work. If this was like 4 mana, it probably wouldn't be good enough, but at 3 mana, it's really solid. Bile Boggart, cool. Eclipsed Realms, I don't know why it does what it does mechanically, narratively, but like, whatever. And Gloom Ripper. What are you? 5 mana Elf Assassin, 4/4. When it enters, target creature gets +X. Up to 1 target creature an opponent controls gets -X. Ooh. X is the number of elves you control plus elves in your graveyard. Yes. So elves have this thing about counting on field and graveyard, which is just really strong. I'm very excited to see if that works. I'm not a huge fan of elves generally, but whoo, seems nuts. What do we have? Reckless Ransacking, our Noggle card. There's one actual Noggle, but still. Depicts them. They're in the art. Bone Club Berserker, +2/+0 for each other goblin. That could be big. That could get very big. Great Forest Druid. I opened 2 of these at my pre-release, and they were pretty dang good in the like high toughness thing I was going for, but still not perfect. Eldoranti. It's just a body that makes a body when it enters. Moonglove Extractor. Whenever this creature attacks, draw a card, lose a life. I'm hearing people say this card's actually pretty bad. I guess there's just something that's better than it. But like, I think in a vacuum, this card's quite good. So I'm not sure. Eclipsed Elves. This is a whole cycle of Eclipsed creatures that lets you look at the top 4 and find either one of their 2 colors, like the basic land of one of the 2 colors they are, or a creature of the type they are. And they seem okay. I didn't play any, but every time I talked to someone who did play them, they went, oh yeah, no, they feel great. So, very cool. And Flitterwing Nuisance. This creature enters with -1 counter on it, and you can remove the counter for 3 mana to have it be that whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker this turn, draw a card. So it's like one-time Coastal Piracy, as opposed to an enchantment. Very cool. I got, unfortunately, a little bit of a drafty sounds going on. I don't know if they're picking up on the mic or not, but if they are, apologies. Actually, I'm not sure if my balance is good. I'm realizing I didn't double check that before going live, and I probably should have. All right, what else do we have here? Another one of these. Bog Slither's Embrace. You can pay extra. This one seems legitimate, actually. Like, it's just like a 2-mana removal spell. It's sorcery, which is kind of a downside, but, you know, otherwise, still pretty good. Midnight Tilling, I like this one. This is just Cash Grab, but without the flavor on it, and I think that's fine. Like, Cash Grab is one of those cards that it rewards you for running squirrels, and it's still good enough even if you don't. So there's like, here's the version of it that doesn't care, it's non-specific. I think that's good. I think that's great. It just means that this card can get reprinted and stuff, and that's fun. Instead of needing that, like, squirrel attached to it. Ogre Cursecrafter, this card's legit. Very, very good. Burning Curiosity, we saw this before. Forest Druid, saw this before. Wanderbrine Trapper, this card does kind of work. I don't know, it's not as good as I want it to be, but, like, it's 1 mana, so, you know. Ooh, Ashling. Okay, I'm not super excited about Ashling, but I definitely saw her do some work at the pre-release. You just flip her to her back, and then she just stays on the back the whole time, giving you extra mana the whole rest of the game. It's pretty cool. What else do we have? Reluctant Doomguard. 3 mana, 4/4, but it enters with counters on it. So it's like, it's basically, if this was just a 3 mana, 4/4, I still wouldn't be excited. You know what I mean? And all it is a 3 mana, 4/4. The only upside is that you can put blight counters on it. You can put -1 counters on it and have them go away. So it could be a good, like, tank for your blight effects. I haven't talked about the mechanics of the game at all. I assume that you have a decent understanding of Magic and the mechanics of Lorwyn. If you don't, feel free to ask in the comments. I don't know, or not comments. I guess by then it's kind of like too late. But I mean, feel free, actually. I don't know if this is going to become a VOD or not, or if it's just going to be a stream. So, whatever. Dawnhand Eulogist, Menace. I think this card's actually pretty good. 4 mana is a bit much. If it was 3 mana, this card would be sweet. But even still, I think it's okay. So that's nice. Silver Guild Peddler. This is cool. It is a way, like, think about Gran from Avatar. That was 1 mana, and it's the same effect, right? But this is a 2/3. I don't know. Vine Brid Brawler, 2 mana, 3 mana, 4/2. Must be blocked to Fable. I like this style of effect, the like must be blocked effect. They can do some really wild things. Wonderwine Destructor becomes tapped, gives something -3. Probably pretty good at just neutering a board, but I don't know. Grizzle Glutton, this card's pretty cool. Like, as far as just tap loot, although it's a rummage, not a loot, it's discard then draw, not draw then discard. This is as close to tap loot as you're gonna get, and in standard at least. And tap loot is good, right? Like, I mean, even in blue, we got like what, like Kukirin Kukirin something, Townsfolk, is this? I don't know. And then you sink mana into them. Petra Belgard, I'm really into this one. I don't think there's like enough. There's like, it's gonna give you incidental value, and that's good. Like, again, if you just had tap, create a 1/1, that's a good effect. Not sure if it's worth it for 3 mana, or 4 mana, I mean. So, but as long as you have a tap out, this is just tap, make a 1/1. Can you untap it and do some shenanigans? Yes, but it's really hard to pull off in standard, so I don't know if it's worth it. And Collective Inferno. This card's cool. It's a Convoke card. This card's cool. Wow, I got 5 more packs though, but dang. And I haven't got to the draft yet. Scarblade Scout, Lifelink, enters mill 2. Classic. I mean, honestly, I'm always looking for ways of milling myself. I'm finding it harder and harder to find good sources of self-mill these days for some reason. And while it's only 2, 2/2 body with Lifelink is pretty legit. Ooh, I like Tend to Sprig. This card's fun. It's a 3 mana ramp spell, which is not amazing, but it's fine. It would be better if it was instant speed, you know? I guess they didn't want it to be instant speed because it can create a 3/4. They could have just made it make like a tapped 3/4. You know what I mean? Like, make this instant and have it be a tapped 3/4. Mwah, perfect. Uncommon wild card. Kindle the Inner Flame. Create a token that's a copy of a thing. This card's cool. I like that they're playing around with what they can do with Behold. Behold is a cool mechanic, and they're like, you know, Run Away Together. That's a reprint, but it's hasn't been standard for a while. Flaring, or has it? Was it in Bloomborough? I feel like it was. Flaring Cinder, 3 mana. When this creature enters and whenever you cast a spell 4 or greater, discard to draw. Meh. Meh. Pyrrhic Strike, this card's sweet. I don't know if it's good enough for constructed, but it's really good in limited. Temple Garden, cool, nice. Always good to have those. Boom. Eldoranti, we saw that already. Chitinous Graspling. You know what this card makes me think of? That's right, it makes me think of Through the Omen Paths. Look at this Spider-Human hero. That's a Spider-Human hero right there. Look at them. They're also a villain. This is a changeling. It's literally a Spider-Human hero. Put this in all of your Spider-Human hero decks. Enraged Flamecaster, 3 mana, 3/2. What do? Oh, burns an opponent. Sure. Gut Splitter Gang. Begin your first main phase. You may play 2, and if you don't, you lose 3 life. I'm unsure about this one. I think this card's probably good. I don't know at what point is it worth it. Like, I was at the pre-release, and I kept going. Dang, if I had a 4 mana 6/6 right now, I think that'd be pretty good. So, yeah, I could see it being worth it. It always feels like 4 mana is too much for a 6/6, but that's gonna kill somebody. Tweeze, 3 mana Lightning Bolt. You can discard and then draw. Cinder Strike, Sorcery Speed, 1 mana. You may Blight. Deals 2 damage or 4 damage to creatures only. That one's kind of cool. Warren, I don't remember you. Warren Torchmaster. 2 mana 2/2. Beginning of combat on your turn, you may Blight. If you do, target creature gains a haste. Golden Wild card. I am kind of okay with that. Usually I'm not a huge fan of wild cards because I want to open things, you know? I want to open packs. But, legitimately, I have a bunch of brews I want to make for this set, so wild cards are useful. Flamekin Guildweaver, that's treasures. Temporal Cleansing, 4 mana Convoke, put Sorcery Speed. This was instant. All the Convoke spells just make me go, ooh, if that was instant, ooh, that'd be really good. This card's sick, right? 1 mana instant. Target creature gets Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. When the creature dies, it create a 2/2. What? Like, there's another one that's like Death Touch and it becomes indestructible, and so like you get to keep the thing you're on, but you're probably chumping with a 1/1, and you're upgrading. You're going from a 1/1 to a 2/2. Oh, it's so good. Unwelcome Sprite, 2 mana 2/1. Whenever you cast a spell during your opponent's turn, Surveil 2. I like this archetype, Sun Dappled Celebrant. This was like my main top end at the pre-release. It was okay. People were like, whoa, when it came down, because they're like, I have a 5/6, what do I do? That was the main thing I noticed about the pre-release, is there was very little hard removal. It's mostly like, I deal 5 damage, or I put 4 -1 counters on something, right? So like, just being big enough was a big deal. Bone Club Berserker, we saw you. Chomping Changeling. This was my go-to enchantment removal and artifact removal at the pre-release, and I never used it. I cast it all the time, and it did basically nothing. It was basically just a 3 mana 1/2. It kind of sucked.
By my axe, there will be justice.
Okay, so this is a Johnny. My take on a Johnny is that they designed this card first. They wanted a white planeswalker that made Kithkin, and they worked backwards because this has nothing to do with what a Johnny did in the story. Like at all. A Johnny just shows up and he's like, hey, we gotta get back to school. And everyone's like, thank you for saving us. And then they left. Like, they did not rally an army of Kithkin. Whatever. This would have been cool if it rewarded you for having multiple creature types. So something I want to see Magic do more is what I call menagerie. It's the term that Hearthstone used for, or Hearthstone players used for effects that care about the number of different types among cards you have. And I think this could have been really cool. I think that there could have been a really interesting, like, having multiple types across your creatures thumbs up. Because if you look at all the kids, right? So the whole thing here is that this guy's showing up to save all the kids who got stranded on Strixhaven and bring them back home. They all have unique types, right? We've got like a cleric and a druid and a wizard and a sorcerer. They don't have double up. So even if they worded it in the least generous way possible, where it had to have like no overlap of creature types, you could do a really cool thing by playing all of them in one deck, and I feel like that would be really... Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's keep going. We've got Heirloom Auntie, 3 mana, 4/4, 2 -1 counters. Whenever another creature dies, surveil 1, remove a counter. I like this so much better than the other one. The other 3 mana, 4/4, it's the same card except for you get a benefit. You get to surveil 1 and remove a counter, not just remove a counter. It's so good. Flame Chain Mauler, 2 mana, 2/2. It got bad fire breathing, but they gain menace. Wary Farmer, 3 mana, 3/3. Beginning of your end step, you get to surveil, but only sometimes. Appeal to Erdu. This card, I think you could do something cool with it when you're blocking, right? Someone swings with like 2 2/2s, and you're blocking with your 2 1/1s, and then you convoke this, and you tap the 1/1s to pay for it, right? And then, but they've already blocked, so it works. It's too many hoops. Perfect Intimidation. This is like a card discard thing, right? 4 mana. Target opponent exiles 2 cards. So they discard 2 cards, but they don't go to the graveyard, which is good because graveyards that might be good, useful. They can still use them from there. Or remove all counters of target creature. I was looking at a card recently, and it was up to 3 counters, the Heartless Act, and I did not realize that was not all, and I was very disappointed when I realized it. So yes, this could have use case, but 4 mana is so much. They could have at least made it like instant. You know what I mean? Like, it's so expensive. Kinscare Sentry. Now this is a card. 2 mana, 2/2. First strike, lifelink. Whenever this creature attacks, you may put a creature card with mana value X or less from hand on the battlefield, tapped and attacking, where X is the number of attacking creatures you control. That's a lot. That's a lot right there. And our last pack, before we actually get to our draft, is Rooftop Percher. This card sucks. 5 mana for a 3/3 is boring. I don't like it. Yeah. Moongove Extractor, the River Guard's Reflex. This is 2 mana. Gives something +2/+2. First strike and untap it. You know. Shimmerwild's Growth. Sweet. I'm glad I have a second one of these. I'm curious. So we haven't, I don't think, I could be wrong. I don't think we've had a card in Standard for a while that lets you make your lands tap for extra. We have the, like, it taps for 2, but not like an uncapped extra. I am very curious if you could do any sort of, like, you know, stack a bunch of these on one land, tap something to untap it back, and like just like do some kind of untap loop to make infinite mana. I'm gonna have to look into it. I have not checked that yet. I didn't think about it. Auntie Sentence. 2 mana sorcery, choose 1. Either you get to duress somebody. Is it duress that's non-land? I never use duress. Or you can kill something that's 2 toughness or less. And legit, this is yeah, this is pretty good. It would be much better if it was instant, but it's not bad because it's flexible. Enraged Flamecaster. I guess I saw this already. I don't remember it, but okay. And Boggart Mischief. Now that's a cool card. 3 mana. When it enters, blight 1. If you do, make 2 1/1s. And then when they die, lose life, gain life. It's sweet. It is a, what's the name of that one? Bastion of Remembrance, but only for goblins. But it provides 2 bodies. Oh, love it. And Grub's Command. Ooh. If these packs were a draft or a sealed deck, I don't know. I might go into goblins. This is sweet. Grub's Command. I mean, it's not enough cards, right? It's only 8 per pack. Anyway. Grub's Command. 5 mana, choose 2. Create a token. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Also haste. That's cool. And destroy target artifact or creature. Target player mills 5 cards. Then puts a goblin. Each goblin milled that way to their hands. That's so cool. What a good command. 5 mana is a lot, but very cool. Alright, well, all that said, I mean, I can take a look at the mastery real quick. Ooh, fancy. Did I have any orbs left over from Avatar? Cut this from the video, it's not important. I don't think I did. I have one? Alright, we'll spend it on... I don't care. I don't care at all. This was not my favorite set. It's good, I'm not saying it's not good. I just don't actually care about these style of mastery cards anyway. So, whatever. Yeah, let's get this guy, why not? Sure. Alright. If you got the card, that'd be sweet, but you don't, so like, why do I care? It should give you a copy. Why is it still glowy? That's weird. Alright. Ooze Bear. Was there an Ooze Bear in the set that I didn't see? Obstinate Changeling? I don't remember a card called Obstinate Changeling. Anyway. Let's go. We are going to our events. And we are going to go to... Ooh, Quick Dark Duskmorn. I am not doing that, but I like the idea of doing that. Lorwyn Premier draft. Oh, there's also a pick 2 fast draft. Huh. Oh, interesting. There's traditional sealed. I don't want to do sealed. I want to do a draft. There's traditional draft, best of 3. There's pick 2 draft. And then there's premier draft. Wow. Which should I do? This one is 10,000 Gs. Okay. And then you get up to 3 losses. So when they did through the Omen Pass, they had this one. And they're doing the same thing. Oh, interesting. 6,000, but you only get like 2 losses before you die. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But it's only 6,000. Like, isn't that just a better deal? Am I wrong? You get a pack, always. Pack, pack, pack. 3 packs. 2 packs. I didn't see that. Oh, and now we gotta make an assessment on the value. Oh, crap. Dang it. You gotta make me think? I mean, how do I say no to the pick 2? How do I say no to the pick 2? Right? Like, am I stupid? I guess this one, since it's going among 8 players, you might be able to get more of the things you want, because more of them just exist in the economy. The Moon Shadow looks so cool. I gotta admit, Moon Shadow looks so cool. Dang it. I don't like that they're making me think. That's not fair. I'm doing the pick 2. I'm doing pick 2. 6,000 G's. I can do 3 of these, you know? Like, that's actually good for actually being able to play some games. Even though I'm going to get kicked out after I lose twice, which I am going to do, which does suck. Like, I played a lot of the Omen Path draft, and maybe that's why, right? Like, I keep saying that Omen Path was actually my favorite set of the... Like, favorite set in a long time. It's the most I've drafted a set in such a long time. But, you know, yeah. What do we have here? I mean, we have this cool rare. I'm not going to not take this cool rare, but, like, I don't know if I'm going to actually end up playing them or not. Oh, I get 2 picks, though. Oh, I forgot about that immediately. I think if we want to, like, lean into green, we could get another Shimmer Wilds. We did, of course, already pick up a couple in our packs, so I don't know if that's worth it, but eh. We could just go full into green. I just don't really like green that much. It's not my favorite. So, I'm going to take the Shimmer Wild. Sure. Might as well go double down green. So it's interesting, right? Through the Own Pass is the most I drafted this in a long time. And part of it is, I mean, I got to admit that it has to be that part of it was that 6,000 is a much more affordable entry fee. What else do we have? A Meander's Guide, 3 mana, 3/2. Whenever this attacks, you may tap another untapped. I think this card's sweet. I just don't know if I'm going to be going Merfolk. It's too early to say. Maybe it's worth grabbing, just like prospectively. I think this card sucks. Swat Away. I would like some removal. I'm definitely like a rare drafter. I'm less likely to pick up these lower things, even if they're good. Do we have anything else that cares about Merfolk that I might be able to get? This one's cool. I like this one. I want that card. Okay. I feel like you should theoretically have much more control over the draft. Like, I should be able to pay attention to, like, okay, so 4 turns from now, this thing's going to come back to me, that kind of stuff. And you get to pick 2 at once. That's cool. I don't know what this is not. Depends. I guess the same amount are being removed, so you're not, like, seeing the same packs as often or anything. Anyway, I don't know. Let's see. Wander Wine Farewell. This card seems bad. Sorcery Speed. Car. Return 1 or 2 non-land permanents. Then if you control Merfolk, you make a Merfolk. For each permanent return to its owner's... That seems pretty good. 6 mana. 7 mana even. Wow. I'm curious about this one. It might be useful. I don't really want to be in those colors. Oh, I really like this one though. Oh, I have no idea. I don't. What did I pick up? Kindle the Inner Flame and Bladed Blackthorn. I am all over the map, which I think is maybe okay, right? It'll give me the chance. I'm spreading a wide net. But legitimately, I liked the Own Pass draft a lot, and I lost a lot, and I was really annoyed that I only got 2 losses before I was kicked out. But at the same time, you know. 4 damage to a target tapped creature, destroy an enchantment. I think that seems good. Do I want to go into black for the Blade of Blackthorn? Do I want to go into like... Screw it, let's give me some ramp. Ooh, this did come back to me. I think I want to try it. Spiral into Solitude is good removal, and I think I am in white. Let's go with the removal spell. I don't know what I'm doing. I might go like full Vivid. It seems hard. I don't want to go like 5 color, but I might want to go like green splashing every color or something, you know, for Vivid payoffs. I could see it. You know, we got like the Shimmer Wilds and such. Yeah, let's do that. Do I want the Soulbright Seeker? No, I think this card's bad. Cool. And then we get Kolrath Mystic. Okay. There's that Hexing Squelcher people are excited about. It might be good. I don't know. Kirill! This is the card I'm most excited for, honestly. I didn't realize it at first. And then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, actually, that card's kind of sick as heck. I just need like some trigger that copies things. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just take both of those. Now we're in red-white. Interesting. I mean, Kirill can either be red or white. We don't have to be locked into red-white specifically. But, interesting. Is this one any good? 2 mana for a 4/4 is pretty cool. Maybe it's good. Probably not that good, though. Erdu. Crossroads Watcher. What am I trying to do here? Target creature gets +2/+2 and hexproof. Oh. Yeah, just give me like a Blossoming Defense. That seems good. Don't listen to me. I don't know how to draft. I'm just here to have a good time. Don't even worry about it. That's the thing with 2 losses in your egg, is that I am likely to get those 2 losses and then I'll be out. And if you're only worrying about the packs you're opening, sweet. I got to open my favorite cards of 3 packs. Well, I really only get like the 1 pack's worth of rare, or yeah, you know what I'm saying. 3 packs worth of cards, but I get to like pull out the ones I'm interested in. That's cool to me in draft. But if you expect to get like 3 wins, you're probably getting a better payout. 3 wins on best of like getting 3 wins when you have up to 3 losses is much easier than getting 3 wins when you have 2 losses. And I think that the 3 wins payout is probably better in... I think you're more likely to get a better payout in the pick 1, is my guess. I'm not sure. A second Kirill? Oh, wow. And Personify. Okay, so Kirill combos with Personify. I don't want to get into it too much because I want to make a video about it, but, like, yes. Okay. Yes, that's what I wanted to get. Can I do it in limited? Probably not, right? I don't have a trigger that is copying a spell. If you have any trigger to copy a spell, Kirill and that other one do the thing. What's cool here? Anything cool? Feed the flames, blah, 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 blah. I actually really like Foraging Wickermon. I might need it. I don't have a lot of fixing right now. This card's kind of cool because they can hit changelings. I think that's really fun. I don't care about any of these. I probably... Ramp. Yeah, ramp. Eclipsed Flamekin. I think I'm just gonna keep taking these guys. Safe Right Cavalry. No. Sure. Whatever you say. I don't care about that. This was kind of cool. Sure. Ooh, okay, that's kind of sick. And I think Winnowing is such a bad card. I can't believe people think it's good. I don't think Morkant is good for my deck. I just think Morkant is a good card generally, and I think it's... I have a really hard time not rare drafting. Do you think I should take Winnowing? It's rare. I'll take it. I think it's bad. I think it's a bad card. But nothing else was like, you need me more. Okay, Evershark's Gift. Shimmer Wild Growth. I want more of these. It's gonna max me out, isn't it? Maybe not. I don't know. Honestly, I kind of want to keep taking Rainbow's Land. We'll take these two, sure. They seem good. I like being able to give things flying. Helps you actually, like, close a game or not die to flyers. But I don't know if I have good targets for them. So what are we looking at right now, actually? I really want to do some stuff with, like, red or white. I don't have to be both. I'm definitely not in black. I'm probably not in blue either. I like blue, so if I see blue cards I like, I'm just going to take them because I like blue. But I'm not recommending it. I just like... If I see a blue card I like, I'm taking it. Like, that's just how that is. But probably I'm in... Like, Cabaret colors right now. If I'm in anything. Wonderwine Farewell, so expensive. Intimidation, perfect. Explosive Prodigy. Maybe. Vivid, Sundappled. Am I going wide? I don't think really. I could go for like a Sundappled. I still think this card's really good. Like, it has got Convoke and it has Vigilance. Oh, removal would have been nice though, actually. I think that the bot who was choosing for me actually had a pretty good idea of taking the perfect, whatever it's called. Assert Perfection. That card's good. Hey, we can just get it now. Awesome. Soulbright Seeker, Silver Gilman. What does this one do? 2 mana, 2/1. Create a 1/1. That's it? Okay. I like this card. I think it's funny. And I like this card. Okay, we're back in green, I guess. I don't know. Spell Snare. Appeal to Erdu. Reluctant Downguard. I guess I'll take these ones. Maybe I'll take a Spell Snare. I don't care about that at all. Nope, none of these are interesting. Give me another pair. I'm ready to build this deck and have it be bad. Okay. I have drafted so many Wonder Realm Preachers when I first tried drafting this. Just like a digital proxy draft to see how the set went. And Vinebred Brawler. Okay, let's build a limited deck. Now, definitely some of these picks were more for my own collection than they were for this draft. So I'm not entirely sure what the plan here is, but let's take a look. First things first, what are our colors? If we ignore our hybrid, because like this could be red or white, this could be red or blue. Mana value 4 gray. I think this is only relevant if you have like discounts. I think it's still good. I definitely think it's fine, but yeah, it's kind of hard to be consistently hitting these. I actually ran this in my pre-release, and it is a fun card, probably not actually worth it in most situations. So let's just cut blue to start. That said, I do have this cool vivid shine, but probably not. Then we are showing 3 colors still. Oh, not you two. So who's black? What the heck? Oh, Hypervent Morcant. Yeah, we're not in colors for Hypervent Morcant either. She's just for fun. Okay, so we're in 3 colors. I don't want to be in 3 colors. Can I split this down into only 2? First of all, did we actually end up drafting any Vivid? Because if we did, I don't really know if I want it. Just this guy. This guy's 4 mana. I think I have a decent amount of ramp anyway, so I think I'm just going to cut them. We're not going to worry about that guy. Cool. The first thing I really want to know is, can I go infinite with Kirill? Because I think it'd be really funny if I could. So, Personify says exile target creature you control, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control, create a 1/1. Sweet. Kindle the Inner Flame says create a token that's a copy of a creature you control, except it has haste. Neither of these things are copyable by Kirill. But if you had a way of copying either of those spells in the first place, I think we could go infinite. There's no way that that's going to happen here, right? Let me just look for a quick when, because that's our best trigger to key off of. Do you see the word when on this card? What? How is this? Oh, right. I forgot they did it. They have it backwards. When this becomes tapped, gain 2 life. Enchant land. Whenever enchanted land isn't tapped for mana, its controller adds 1 additional mana. I don't think you can respond to that, so I can't target it. When this enters Surveil. Ooh, when this attacks, tap an untapped merfolk you control. When you do, ooh, that's 2 different triggers. That's 2 different triggers. When you do, return target creature card mana value 3 or less from graveyard to the battlefield. If I had a sack outlet, which I don't, obviously I'm in limited. If I had a sack outlet, Meander's Guide could actually try to return Kirill in the graveyard, or something in the graveyard. I tap. This is a lot of things that need to get tapped down for this to work. I don't see it happening. Speaking of which, how many merfolk do we have? We have this one, we have this one, and we have the Wonderbrine. Maybe that's enough, I don't know. When this creature enters, discard a card, search, sure. Vinebred Brawler, this creature must be blocked. Whenever this creature attacks, another elf. I am all over the place on creature types, which is not good for me, especially not for winnowing. Do we just cut red? No, I don't think you cut red. Like, look at all this. Like, this card I think is going to be kind of legit. 3/2 and a treasure? I like that. Hexing Squelcher, I don't really care for, but hey, it's a 2-mana 2/2. With a ward? That's sweet. Yeah, I think we stay in red. What's this one do? You may blight. You get to exile 2 cards. If the additional cost was paid, exile 3 instead. Till the end of turn, you may play those cards. That's a good question, though, is can we use blight as a pseudo-sack outlet? Why can't I scroll down? What is up with this? Everstrike's Gift, 2-mana blight 2. Okay. 2-mana blight 1, sacrifice this. And then this is a cast. Interesting. Look, is it possible to go infinite in the draft? Maybe. I haven't even looked to see if it's even possible, let alone did I draft it. I probably didn't draft it. Let's ignore that. Am I in 3 colors? I might just be in 3 colors. And that might just have to be fine. Or I could cut all my red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot I could just cut. Right? I could just cut these. And we're already... Like, that's... Now I still need to cut a card even. Am I excited with these red cards? This card's cool, but like I don't think amazing. I don't think it's a haymaker or anything. This card I think is actually quite good. This one's nothing. This one's really cool, especially with the flashback, but I don't think I have the 3 elementals for it to be worthwhile, right? Elemental. Yeah, I don't have any elementals, so that's not relevant. How many merfolk do I have total? Okay, I really like Meander's Guide. Not relevant here. Not relevant here. Again, if you had a sack outlet and a merfolk, I think you could actually make an infinite engine in draft, which is really cool. But you would need to be in white and probably black for the sack outlet. There's not like a true one, but there's like a pretty good one that makes you pay life. Well, actually, it's pay life and blight. And the Blight's not high enough to kill Kirill, and I think you need to kill Kirill to reset their ability. I don't know. I need to stop focusing on this. This is not the point. Okay. I think the point is that we cut Meander's Guide, because that's it. And now we have our deck. So, is this deck any good? Everstrike Skip will give us some flying. Blossoming Defense will let us protect a piece if we need to. Burden Stoneback is a 2-mana 4/4. If we spend an additional 2 to remove its counters... which is pretty cool. Like it's kind of like a 6-mana 4/4, but you pay it in installments, and installments are a big deal. Keep Out is a kill spell, but it only does 4 damage, only to tap creatures. It can destroy enchantments though, which could be relevant. Personify, this again could theoretically go infinite with Kirill, but we can't do that. However, we could use it to reset Kirill to get an extra use of their abilities, and that could still be worth it. Riverguard's Reflex is 2-mana 2/2, gains first strike, untap it. If we're doing untapped shenanigans, it could be mattered. This kills a guy. Wonderbrand Preacher, this gains us life, especially with tap outlets. Assert Perfection. Midnight Tilling. I guess the real question is how many triggers do we have that this can even hit? I'm not even sure. We have no Vivid for this to care about, but like, okay. It's still ramped. Foraging Wickerma. I am actually really excited about this. 2-mana ramp. I like 2-mana ramp. There's some cool things you can do with 2-mana ramp. Wickermaw. Reluctant Duneguard. What do you do? I just like said your name and moved on. Whenever another creature you control enters, remove a counter. I am so not interested in this card. Do we have anything that I cut that I actually can put back in the deck? I don't think so. I guess there's this one. Unless we're going into red, which is a whole separate... Oh, red looks so good though, doesn't it? What am I getting from white? I mean, a lot, right? Well, that's a kill spell. That's a cool spell. That's a combat trick. That's a kill spell. Yeah, I'm getting a lot from white. And from green... Ramp. I mean, do I have a payoff for ramp? That's the other thing. I feel like just having ramp is not enough. Sometimes you don't have payoff for it, and it's a big deal. Interesting. Do I just want this anyway as a 3-mana 3/2? No. I mean, do you like it better than you like this 3-mana 4/4? No. Okay, there you have your answer. Speaker, I don't think I can do anything. Untap another target permanent. You have to pay a mana. I have no way of going infinite with this though, right? Because I have no way of untapping Formidable Speaker. Like, we have this, untap a land, we tap it, we generate 3 mana because we have 2 of these on it. Then we can... I don't know. There was that one creature that I had my eye on Not relevant. Never mind. Anyway, I'm just going to call this good. I'm going to say, Kirill gets lost. Okay. That is exactly what happened. Okay. I just said before, 3 wins, I think gives you more in the other mode. I'm not sure. And it's, like, easier. So, on just entry fee, if you assume you're going to lose all your matches, I think this is a better deal because you're paying less. However, you really want to be winning to get good, you know, return on your investment, right? Well, let's go. Let's give it a shot. I don't know how well this deck is going to play. I think I'm going to really miss the red, right? I think I'm going to really have wanted red. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We got a lot of lands. That's nice. We've got... I forgot I even had this in the deck, but sure, I'll take it. Burden Stoneback. I can keep this. Sure. It doesn't have a very good open, but I can play this on 2. That's nice. And then I can just, like, invest mana into it to grow it. Which, like, oftentimes in Limited, that's all you need. You know? You just need, like, to stick something and then to be able to invest mana in it so you're not reliant on cards, you know? I run out of steam so often, and then I'm like, well, I guess I lose. And having something you can invest mana into is nice. I actually had a Figurative Fable in my pre-release set, and holy crap, I can't believe how often that killed people. It did not seem like it'd be worth it, but just being like, I play it, I invest a mana into it, I invest 3 mana into it, I invest 6 mana into it. It happened way more often than I thought it would. This creature must be blocked. That's kind of cool. What do they have here? Morkant's Eyes. They get to surveil every turn. That's sweet. Do I want to remove this to give itself indestructible? Probably not. I don't care about that right now. Let's just move to... Yeah, I'll play this friend. And I'll swing. Cool. Pow pow. Alright. Forest. Okay. Those guys are sweet, and I would hold them if I was my opponent. Holy crap. They will kill somebody. But they didn't do that. Which, I don't know why, but they didn't. This guy says this creature must be blocked if able. I don't have the other elf, but I think that's just good. I mean, I can use this to give it, like, first strike and untap it. That's awesome. I'm going to activate this, targeting itself. Then I'm going to swing in with both. Next. They're going to block, probably. Because they have to. They can't not. Then I'm going to River Guards this, which makes it really big. Not that it super mattered, but it means it had first strike, so it got to survive. Maybe that wasn't the best use of my cards. You can see my opponent has a lot more cards in hand than I do, because I'm actually putting things on the field. So I might get blown out in the long run, but I don't know. A 3-3 and a 4-2, that's going to kill people, you know? And the 3-3 can always get in because they have to block with the 4-2. Each one blights 1? Sure. Put another blight on this guy. What do I care? They have to block with their Morkant. Like, I could just... Like, they have to. They don't have a choice. That's so wild. Yeah, like, all I gotta do is this, right? Holy crap. Yeah, no, seriously, actually. I didn't really even think about it, but it's... This is a really strong combo. They have to block, and my guy's indestructible. What the heck? Yeah, I didn't need to use that card earlier. Why'd I do that? That's wild. I'm going to play the Foraging Wicker Moth. This lets me filter mana if I need to, but also it lets me surveil one so that I'm not drawing lands at this stage of the game where I don't want to be anymore. That's awesome. Holy crap. Burdened Stonebag Vinebird Brawler. I didn't see this. I'm just putting cards in a deck that are the same color and I like them. Cool. Yeah, sure. When this creature enters, put a card into your hand. There's Morkant. There she is. Fueling my Burden Stone back. Remember, if this runs out of counters, I can't keep making them indestructible. That's so funny. I think we just hard drop this, right? The thing is, they can't play their friend. They can't play their friend without doing that, is the big deal, right? 4. I don't want to attack with this guy. Attack these two. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 off from really being able to play this. I think we move to combat. I think we attack with just this guy. They're indestructible after all. Kapow. Yep, good. And then we're gonna play this guy. Kapow. 5, 6. Cool. No, this is going well. I could use some card advantage. I think that's always the way when you're not. I don't know. I could use some card advantage. I don't think I drafted any, except for like Shine Seeker. That could be kind of cool. I do have ways of like fixing my mana with something like Foraging Wickermaw and that other spell, so it's possible, you know? Exile creature you control, return it to the battlefield, create a 1/1. Interesting. I think we just swing, right? Yeah. Swing with everything. They have to make a decision. They can't kill any of my stuff. They just block the biggest guy, right? Like, there's really no choice here. Okay, cool. That swings in. Bap, bap, bap. They're down to 2. I can play this cool guy. Yay. And, yeah. I mean, I think that's game. I think that's probably it. Bada bing, bada booey. Is that from something? I feel like it's from something. I haven't commented on this map at all yet. Or this, like world thing. That's so cool. Yeah, that resolved. I don't care. Sure. Again, this just means I can get more indestructible. It's a good thing for me. I do not mind it at all. Cool. Happy for you. Is this an elf? Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. That's rad. That's very fun. Yeah, alright, it's my turn. You're tapped out. I guess they just wanted to do their thing. Yeah, okay, cool. Sometimes you just want to take game actions. I get it. I respect it. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so the deck did stuff. Do I have any thoughts about things I should add or remove from the deck? We did not see Kirill. I only have the 1 Stoneback and the 1 Vine guy, so like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that combo all the time, but holy crap, that felt good. That was awesome. I'm not sure what I'm copying with Kirill still. Anything that draws cards. Just this and this. Like, I could filter... So, Blighted Blackthorn, this is a card I ran in my pre-release, and I was splashing black basically for it. And it was really good. I liked it quite a bit. Because I had ways of making mana of any color, or like the Wickermaw, right? I was able to relatively consistently cast it, even with only like 2 swamps in my whole deck. I could maybe do something like that, where I put in 1 or 2 swamps and then put this in the deck, so I can have that late game refill. On the other hand, Shine Striker could go kinda hard. I am running every color but black already. And we've got this, which can give us another color. It could be kinda cool. However, it's 6 mana. So, yeah, if I was in blue, probably would do it. I think I'm just happy. I think I'm just gonna keep running it. Alright. So if you don't know Kirill, they are a student from Strixhaven who ended up in Lorwyn. They have nothing to do with what's going on in the plane at all. But somebody, some elf, Lewin, who also has a card, was like, hey, what if you, here's a thought, what if you told my queen why you were here? Basically. And it's pretty sweet. I'll play Forest, pass the turn. When they did, they were like, hey, you're pretty cool. You don't want to know why you're pretty cool? Well, let me tell you why you're pretty cool. Crap. Do I want to put this in my plains or my forest? Do I care? I guess I'll put it on the plains and I'll name green. I'm not vividing, so I don't think I have a reason to name something other than green or white. Eclipsed Marrow. Marrow. Yeah, I almost messed that up, actually. Well, I drew the forest anyways, it doesn't matter. But we want to play this one here. Then we want to tap this one and this one. So we can Shimmer Wilds onto this guy. We'll choose green again, I guess. Yeah. And now we can tap that, and we can play this guy. Boom. I'll discard this forest. You may discard a card. If you do, search your library for a creature card. I don't know what creature card I'm looking for. I just, do I get Kirill? I don't think Kirill's useful right now. Maybe I get that guy again. The Stoneback felt so good. I liked them a lot. Yeah, sure, let's get the Stoneback. Whatever. Turn a land into a creature. Even if it was a random creature, it'd still be good. Yeah, okay. Sure. That's annoying because they're a 2/4. It's a good blocker, but it's okay. It's okay. Alright. This one is 4 damage to a tapped creature, so I could punch the Eclipsed Marrow. Not that excited about it. I think we just drop this. Between these two, we can make 4 mana. Maybe we do that. I think that's the play, right? That's a cool looking plains. We'll play this. And then maybe we do just keep out. Do we keep out or do we just like... I think we really want to save this for when it matters. Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep out. Cool. I also could have destroyed the enchantment, which I kind of forgot about that part. Oh well. And now I got this instant if they want to blow up my cool Stoneback. What's this do? Whenever this creature attacks, you may tap another untapped creature. If you do, this creature can't be blocked. Oh, okay, sweet. So they're just gonna get in. Nice. I cannot respond. I will move to my turn. Alright, we could go immediately into Sun-Dappled Celebrant. I'm not super excited about that. I kind of just want to give itself indestructible. Make it a 3/3 indestructible. It's kind of sweet. Gangly Stompling's pretty cool too. Just a 4/2. Yeah. I think I'm gonna bide my time. I think I'm just doing okay, and I can just kind of bide my time for a bit. Yeah. Attack with this. Kapow. Does that have Vigilance? I did not know that had Vigilance. That's actually kind of cool. Did not realize. I don't think that was a super useful trade, but whatever. The opportunity presented itself. Oh, this one's cool. I forgot how this card works. Enter the 2 counters. Beginning of your end step, you may remove a counter. When you do, return a card mana value 2 or less from the battlefield. That's cool. They got another Eclipsed Marrow. Play a land. I'll say, I just really like the treatment of the plains with the green. That looks really nice. I don't know why, but it really does. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna, like, play this. And then I'm going to convoke it. For the life of it. Isn't that lovely? And then I still need one more. Cool. Yay! No attacks. Alright, cool. So, next turn, we give our board indestructible and we swing in, right? Heck yeah. At the beginning of your end step, you may remove a counter. When you do. Why didn't they do it? Huh. I don't know why they didn't do that. That's so interesting to me. I'm gonna give... What's... This guy? This guy indestructible is pretty nice. And then I think I'll give it self-indestructible as well. Well, it's gonna be a 4-4, right? So it doesn't need indestructible. Right. I also give it to itself, just like cuz. Well, they might have the Death Touch. They might have Death Touch. Actually, you make a really good point. 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have given it to the Wander Brine so I could have gained a life. Ah, that's a shame. I should have done that. My bad, my bad. I guess they could also double block, which I hadn't really thought about. So, yeah. Cool. I still have no idea why they didn't do this. It doesn't say, like, pay a mana and remove a counter or something. Maybe they're planning on board wiping? Do they have a board wipe in Limited? Okay. So, 3 damage to kill this guy or 3 damage to kill that guy? I'm not that scared of this 1/1. I think I want this guy to die. And then I'll mark 1 damage. Yeah. Yeah, I think I should have done that. Maybe not. Hard to say. On the turn. I wish I had given Destructible to the Wander Brine for the 2 life. It's just 2 life, but I still wish I'd done it. See, there you go. There's a lot of these little triggers that return things, and I think you could make some pretty interesting loops with Carol. I'm excited to see how that works. Flying Convoke, when this enters, create a 1/1. Sweet. We love it. I don't know if I can get in damage is the thing. This is a 4/7. 4, 5, 6, 7. That, I mean, Sundappled Celebrant, they're dying. They're dying. Maybe I wait. Maybe I just wait. No, I'll just pay with these. I got a wide board. No attacks. Till I can kill that slumbering walker. I'm not sure. I'm top decking, unfortunately. My opponent's got 4 cards in hand. And a pretty sizable board. If they have a way of giving themselves counters to this, this could be really scary. Right now they have nothing in the bin that I'm really worried about, but still. Yeah. Ooh, they have one of their own. Very cool. I'm a little scared of that. Okay, that's a good card. Mill 4, and we get to put a permanent into our hand. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What? Really? I guess a plains? That sucks. That sucks. Alright. I'll attack with my flyer. At least, I mean, hey, we're in a board stall, and I have a flyer. Do you know what I mean? Like, I had this card in my pre-list, and I didn't put it in my deck, and I've been regretting it ever since. Just, like, any one flyer can close a game. Like, it's all you need. There were so many board stalls in my pre-release. Like, 2 different tables had a game, had one of their matches end in a draw of 0-0. Like, there were so many board stalls. Ooh, Reaping Will is cool. They have a lot of this. This is a cool deck. They have a lot of this, like, resurrection stuff. But I don't know what they're trying to hit, is the funny thing. Another planes. Alright, again, no reach yet. This guy's got lifelink. That's sweet. Until they get reach, I'm just gonna hit them, like, 4 times until they die. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna wait until they die. Search by identity, cool. Do you want to discard a creature or do you want to discard 2 cards? You might prefer to discard 2 cards. You kind of need creatures, right? Although I don't know what they're planning on doing. Like, we're both wide. I mean, if they can start answering some of my threats, then maybe, but... What do they discard? Flaring Cinder. So that's cool, because they can, like, theoretically get it. Oh, power 2 or less. Oh! I thought it was mana value. That's way better! What the heck? Wait a minute. I mean, it's 5 mana. Don't get me wrong. It's 5 mana. But still, dang, I did not realize that. That's cool. Yeah, remove 2 counters, turn a thing. That one's the 3 mana value. Okay, cool. This is cool. The question is, are they ever going to swing out? If they swing out, I might swing back, right? So they kind of, even though they have a wider board than me, I don't know if they can afford to swing at me. Right? Because I just block most of their stuff, and then they have like 4 damage that gets through. Doesn't kill. What do you do? I'll play it. Ooh, they get the changeling with the rage. Aw, they did it. They did it. Okay. Alright. We have a real game now. And by a real game, I mean... Oh, this is going to take a long time before anything happens. Because now I can't attack with my flyer. Without it dying to the 3/4. If I find any, like... If I find any combat trick, I can probably swing it with my 2/2, have it kill their 3/4, and then I just... We're back on the clock. But they have successfully stalled the clock. Do you know? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know. This is gonna be such a slow game. Oh, they also have a flyer now. Okay, actually, they have a flyer, and that might be it. Actually, that might be it. They might have it. This is gonna lifelink now. It's only on ETB that they get to give something flying, so they can't keep doing that. But they will have a 3/5 flyer, which is a big deal. I think I just have to take it for now and hope that I can deal with their flyer and their reach before they kill me. And now they have a flyer too! Oh, flyers win games, but not for me, apparently. Okay. I have Cure-All. I don't have anything that cares. Play Cure-All. Now let's see if it does this right. I'll tap that. Enters. When it does, they're saying, would you like to activate Cure-All? And I don't care to, actually. I don't think it's important. This is bad for me. I don't think I can do this. They now have 2 flyers. One that's really big and I can't block favorably. And even before that, I couldn't get in because of the 3/4. I'm trying to think of what's in my deck that would let me actually get out of this. I don't have a board wipe that can, like, reset their board down to nothing. I have a couple of kill spells. If there's, like, a few important pieces, I could just wait till I draw into them. But I don't have any card draw, so I would have to draw the removal spell, remove one of their things, draw a removal spell, remove one of their things, draw a removal spell, remove one of their things, and then I'd actually be able to start closing out the game. Like, it's really slow. And that's assuming all that happens, right? Like, it just is not there. It's not there. 3, 4, 5, 6. They were even able to shut down the Marrow, so I can't trade here. Not that I really want to. Oof. Yeah, I think I just lose. I don't think there's any question about it. Oh, I missed another land. Alright. How much damage can I do if I just swing with everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blockers, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers. So even then, I can't go around. No, that's a GG. That's a GG from me. Yeah. Alright. You got it! You did it! Well played. I always like letting people actually like get the kill. Like, you deserve it. Take the kill. But like, I don't want anyone to be like, are they trying to lull me into a false sense of security? And then they're gonna aetherize me when I swing out? Like, oh, that's so rude if you do that. Alright, sweet, yeah. That's cool. You know, I was commenting on how that card feels so expensive even with the Convoke, but like, if you have one of these wide boards where no one's getting through, that could be all that matters, right? Who cares that you tap down a couple of your attackers? They were just sitting there in this board stall anyway, right? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, no blocks. You got me. Boom, boom, boom. Heck yeah. GG. That was close. That was a close game. I don't know if I could change anything with my pool. Obviously, if we go all the way back to the draft, there's things I could have done differently, but that's not, we're not discussing that. With my actual pool, I think that was the best. There was still chances I could have done that. I could have tutored differently with my formidable speaker. I'm not sure what I should have gotten instead. I kept thinking maybe Carol would have been better than the cool guy that I got, but I don't know. If I got the stone back and I got the other guy, the Vinebread champion or whatever, that combo is so good. Okay, what do we have here? Tend to Sprigs is kind of whatever. River Charge Reflexes. This is a pretty slow hand. It's mostly lands. But I'd rather have lands than not have lands. And, ooh, it's the Oozewag. That's a good pick, I think. I think a Oozewag is a great pick for Lorwyn. Like, I don't think Brushwags are from Lorwyn, but I feel like they would, they're fitting. They fit Lorwyn. We'll play our Wickermaw, fix our colors, and Surveil. Ooh, that's a removal spell. I don't have any creatures yet, so that kind of sucks, but I think I am just going to keep it because I'm going to need it. Like, I know I'm going to need it, right? Play this for now, and do we just ramp, or do we wait? Maybe I wait on the ramp. I don't think I need to hurry the ramp weirdly enough. Like, I have 2 forests in my hand. Am I ever going to have 7 tree folk and or lands, though? Like, that's 3, 4, 5. No, we'll just tempo out the ramp. It's fine. Give me that Plains so that I can cast my Marrow. Yeah, actually, that means I can possibly this Marrow next turn. That's a big deal, actually. Never mind, never mind. Yeah, that's a big deal. I might be able to just race them down by casting the Marrow really early. Look at that. That's a scary board already. I like it. 2/2's not that big, but if you can give it any kind of buffs. Alright. Target creature gets +2/+2. Yep. We're just gonna start swinging. This is just wait for your opponent to do something and swing every turn until then. Okay, Blight Rot's coming down. That's 4 -1 counters, which is really annoying because they're going to stick around, right? Even if I was able to get a high enough toughness to survive, it wouldn't work. However, we do have the Personify. This card's so strong. I don't know if it's a sleeper or not. Like, it's too early to say. I feel like it's so weird when people say, oh, it's a sleeper, and the set's like been out a day. It's not even technically out on paper yet. But it's so good. Look at that board. I don't know. Seems really good to me. And there's like cool combo potential. Anyway, we'll deal with the combos once we get to constructed. I got some cool ones I want to share. It's fine. Alright, what's this? Enters. It's number of elves in your graveyard and in play. So it's 1. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Kill my changeling. I don't. Sure. A Matin. Sweet. Alright, we'll play the forest. Do I just zap this guy? I think I do. I think I just zap that guy. Bap. Next. So that makes it so they can't attack or block. And they only have an ETB. So I don't care about anything that they do other than attacking and blocking. Midnight Tilling is an instant, so I'm holding on to it. I could cast at tempo. I often am casting at sorcery speed because I'm looking for a land, but in this case, I'm doing fine on lands. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, if we find another one of those Tend to Spring, we can get a Tree Folk. But, yeah. Who the heck is this? Is this Tigum or something? I was looking at Tigum recently because I think you could do a cool combo with Hero. Bog Slither's Embrace. 2 mana. Additional cost to cast this. Blight 2, pay 1. Oh, straight up exile? Okay, I can't stop that. This does not give hexproof. This does not give hexproof. I could, like, see if I find, like, a weird flash thing that saves me, but I know that's not in the deck, so what's the point? Yeah, I think they just die. They're just dead. The nice thing about this for them is that they're actually able to soak the blight counters onto it, which is kind of cool. They just have, like, this nice tank for blight. Because I, you know, it's not doing anything. Alright, Midnight Tilling. What do we find? We find Shimmerwild's Growth for ramp. We find Kiral. We find an Everstrike's Gift. That could have been useful last game to get through that flyer. Ah, that would have been sweet. Let's bring in Kiral. Again, I don't know if Kiral is doing anything. I can't cast them, actually. That's annoying. What? Alright, whatever. So, I just think this card's cool. It's got so much combo potential that I think it's probably not relevant in draft, but oh well. There's a lot of triggered abilities. Come on. Come on. That's a ton of triggered abilities. There's got to be something I can do with this. Anyway. Bap. Cool. And then, let's see, I can Blight 2 and spend 2 to give something plus O and flying. So if they end up with like a blocker that I can't deal with, I can sack one of these merfolks to put the Everstrike's Gift on like Kiral, and then I've got a 4 in the air. That's pretty sweet. Ooh, nice. Oh, I want to see what happens. I'm so excited. This card's so cool. Each opponent exiles cards until they've exiled 5 mana value of cards. You can cast the cards for free. Ugh, what'd they get? Okay. Sure. These are fine, I guess. Yeah. Cool. I think I have lethal, for the record. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have lethal. They don't know it. But I guess because they could. I guess because they could. Is it my turn? Okay. So I'm going to cast Everstrike's Gift, spending 1 of my white mana to put this on Blight 2. We're going to Blight 2 onto this Merfolk, because even though it's Blight 2, I guess I'll do that. Oh, it just puts it into my hand. Ooh, I thought I let you cast it from the graveyard. I do not have lethal. I apologize. I really thought I had lethal. I don't. I don't have lethal. I'm so sorry. Wait. I have a filter! I have a filter! Let's go! That's so funny. I forgot I had a filter. Yes! Wicker! Wicker Maw! This guy's so good! Look at this Wicker Maw! Yes! Oh, that's rad. That's right. I forgot I had the filter. I thought I had exactly enough white mana, and I didn't realize I had to actually cast the thing, but the filter got us there. The filter got us there. Ooh, I got a pack. Yay. Sweet. Alrighty. Alright, we're going in. If we get any more losses, we outie. We're done. So we don't want any losses. Which sucks. I hate that it's only 2 losses and you're done. It really, really sucks. However, I'm just gonna not lose. It'll be fine. I mean, every time I win, it's getting harder because they're ranking me against higher people. So, you know. But, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I really want Kiral to do anything except for be a 3/3 for 3. So far, that is not the case. I don't have any green swords. I think I have to mull this. Now, this is a sign that I'm going to lose this game. That sucks. Okay, this is pretty good. I think we just put the sun down. Yeah, I think we just put the sun depth on the bottom. Sucks, but I think you gotta do it. I think you gotta do it. Alright, we were gonna play Forest, pass. Alright, land. Flame Chain Mauler. Okay, right. Bad. This guy's a good blocker. Foraging Worker Moth surveils and is a good blocker. It's so good. 10 the Sprigs. Do I want that more than the next card in the deck? Probably not. Ramp is good, but I'm not ramping into anything. I think we ditch it. That might be a misplay. I don't know. I do have 2 lands in hand, and how many lands do you really need? How many lands do you really need? Do you think that they have something? Oh, they do have something. Of course they do. I'm a little surprised at that, and that sucks for me. But that's okay. Because we have a 2/4 now. So, let's get rid of this plains. Am I going to regret it if I get rid of these plains? I probably am. I probably am going to regret it if I get rid of that plains. You know, we actually already have the combo with Vinebred Brawler. Let's get rid of the Wanderbrine Preacher to make sure we can afford it. And we will go pull out the Stoneback. This combo is so cool. I didn't see it until it happened in play, but it's so nice. Like, sorcery speed, invulnerability, like indestructibility sucks. It's really bad. It's hardly ever useful. They just don't block it, but they have to block it. It's so nice. All right, cool. Now we get some lands. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play this guy. If we want to, we can even blink our Formidable Speaker. That's really cool. Do we activate this now, give them indestructible, and swing in? I don't think so. They can't do anything. Yeah, you're right. I'll just swing. Kapow. Boop. I'm holding up mana when I don't have to. Whoa, be scared. What do we have? What do we have? So they played a Wayfinder. That just lets them find a land. I'm so glad it goes to hand. So often they just put them on top of the deck. And you're like, come on. Come on. Elder Auntie. That's a lot of bodies. They're up to 4 bodies. 4 whole bodies. Can you believe it? Okay. I could use Personify. I could use it for, like, reset Formidable Speaker, discard the forest, find a land, find a creature. I don't think I care that much. We're just gonna move to my turn. We're gonna play the forest. We're gonna play the Formidable Speaker. And, I think we just wait. We keep up the 2 mana so we can continue to Personify if we have anything we need to protect, if people try and deal with our stuff. And then the fun begins. So, not yet. We're going to wait 1 more turn. We're going to wait 1 more turn. 1 more turn. They have a full mitt. I'm actually kind of scared now that I'm like looking at the amount of like material they have. Either that or they've drawn a ton of lands and they're just not playing them because they're like, maybe if I don't play these lands, they won't notice. Actually, I don't know if I went first or they did, so. Okay, Chaos Spewer's cool. It's just a cheap 5/4. Alright. What are they blighting? A pig? They gonna blight a pig? I forgot this could untap a permanent. I 100% forgot they could do that. That's cool. What are they blighting? Ha! They shrunk itself? Dang. Alright. My turn. Okay, cool. Yeah. I could use Personify, right? Get myself an extra body, get myself an extra trigger. Is that better? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 mana here. I could switch this plains for a land, like a creature. But I think I'm just going to be spending my mana to like make Brawler indestructible, swing with Brawler. I'm just going to keep doing that. So I don't know if I need any big thing. 1, 2. I'd have like what, 3 mana to play with next turn. I could get Kirill. You know? Nah. That was good my turn. Okay, we're gonna play Plains. We are going to have the stone back, make this indestructible. We're gonna have the. I think I'm gonna actually make the stone back make this indestructible too, which is kind of cool. Because when the Vine Bread attacks, it's gonna give this +2/+1, so it'll be a 4/5. That's kind of sweet. I kind of love that. Or maybe I don't do it and have them block, because they're just gonna not bother blocking, right? Is the thing. So then I can bounce it with Persona. I think that's the play. I think that's a better play, weirdly enough. We swing with this, we swing with this. That has to be blocked. This is getting +2/+1. 4/5 is a lot. Will they bother blocking? I don't know. Let's find out. Why are they blocking? Maybe they have goblin synergies? But it's a changeling. Why are they blocking that? I don't know. I don't get it. Sweet. Alright. Cool. Thumbs up. Love to see it. Love to see it. Heck yeah. Alright. 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 What do they got? 2/2, 1/1, 3/3. They only have 4 lands. Ooh. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand. Remove all counters from target creature. Interesting. They're removing my -1 counter because making things indestructible is good, it turns out. That's really funny. The thing is, they're right. I think I play the Personify, bouncing my, this guy. So I exile 1 card from hand instead of 2 cards, and I don't lose my counters, which, again, very silly. They were gonna make my guy stronger. But still, like, this is just really strong, right? So we make you indestructible. They have to block with this guy. This guy goes up to a 4/5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can't block with all of it, though. But if they do this one and that one, they do actually get Formidable Speaker. I think I'm okay with that. Actually, no. I think I do this. I think I buff itself. Make it in a 4/4. Then we swing with all these friends. Give this guy the bonus. Yeah! Yeah! Do you lose your entire board to kill 1 Formidable Speaker? To kill 1 world champion? I guess? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. That's awesome. That's so good. This combo. Okay, Burn Stoneback has so exceeded my expectations. And now I just have a 4/4. Like, what? This is awesome. This is so good. I do wonder. See, the thing is, if I blinked, what it was, if I blinked the Formidable Speaker, I would have discarded a card to put a creature in my hand, and then I would have exiled those 2 cards. It would have been bad. So, yeah. Now, what's this? A 4/2? 8, 9 damage. When this creature dies, if it had a counter on it, return it. I mean, it doesn't have a counter on it, though. So I would attack with this, it would die. I'm just going to use this. I don't think it's necessary, but I can do it. The thing is, I'm out of counters on my Burden Stoneback, so. Yeah, now. Swinging. Sure, that's an elf. Remember how that's an elf? I forgot. Alright, and here's another elf. These guys have gone well. Like, legit, I don't think I even drafted this. I think I was just stuck with it at the end of the draft. It's been great. I don't mind it at all. Very rarely am I playing a card that I just, like, ended up with and didn't intentionally choose. Feels good. I don't mind it. Don't mind it one bit. 4-2 trample. That'll kill people. Okay, sure. Now, the interesting thing here is that if this dies, it will come back now. And I will lose my spiral. So I kind of have to, like, exile it or something. Ooh, that's a lot. They can't block. Okay, cool. I was like, wait a minute, am I missing something? Alrighty, let's go. Don't ask me that. That's not important. You don't get to know that. Alright. Alright, we're doing not bad. We are doing okay. 3 wins? 3 wins? Holy crap. That's 1,000 gems in 2 packs. That is a pretty good use of 6,000 gold if I do say so myself. Now, if I'd lost, I would have felt really bad. If I just lost my first 2 games, I would have been like, wow, that's a huge bummer. And that's why I think it's stupid. Because legitimately, when I do inevitably lose some games, it'll be arbitrary that they were the first and the last as opposed to the first 2 games. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, Downguard's kind of cool. Dune Guard's kind of cool. Give them flying. Might be nice. Ramp, but I'm going to keep it because it's way better than not having any land, but I'm a little bit worried. To be entirely honest, I'm a little bit worried about this hand. We'll see. We'll see. I don't have a reason to ramp right now, so I think I am just going to drop the Dune Guard, and we're going to go from there. So this is the Hexing Squelcher. I actually drafted one of these. I am not running it because I'm not in red. I don't really care about this. They're tapped. Do I just kill it? Sounds like they don't care about it either. I have no other creatures. They're giving me a block, and I'm not taking it, which is wild. But I just don't. I don't have it. I just don't have it, unfortunately. We're at 4 to 7. I think I might actually wait and see if I can get the Tree Folk out of this, because I'm not ramping into anything right now, and I could really use the bodies. So, unfortunately, this guy's just kind of hanging out. Do I just give them flying and start chipping in? Yeah, maybe I just try and race them. Maybe I just give it flying and start racing. Especially since they don't know that I have the Ripper Guard reflexes. This will encourage them to make reckless attacks. And then I just go pop. And it untaps them and gives them first strike. So I'll be able to, like, eat whatever I'm blocking. Oh, cool. I kind of forgot this wasn't legendary the way people were talking about it. I don't think it needs to be. I just kind of forgot. Okay. Now they're only attacking with their 1/1s. Are they actually playing around me having interaction? That's wild. I mean, good for them, because I do, but, like, I'm surprised. Alright, we're gonna play a Plains. And I can do this, which I think is probably worth it. I could use the body. So, it's not amazing, but it's fine. Yeah, cool. Now, this on that would be sweet. So I might actually let Evershrike's Gift, or I might actually let Reluctant Doomguard die. Because doing so, what's funny is, it says 7 out of 7. You search first, so it only needs to be at 6 out of 7 before this actually goes off, but whatever. I digress. That's a lot of planes that I tapped. Why did I tap so many planes? Give me some more planes. Sweet. Are we fully online with a 5/4 in the air? Hello? Alright, so we're swinging in. We got a 5-4 in the air. We got a 5-6 with vigilance. This says spend 5 to make a 1-1. Okay, cool. They block there. Good. That's it. What? Okay, yeah, sure. I was expecting more, I gotta be honest. That's fine. Unless something weird happens, I'm feeling pretty good about this. This tree folk has reach? None of the tree folk in the game have reach, but the token does? What? I did not realize that. I did not realize that at all. That is wild. How did that happen? What? What is going on? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, pay for your 1-1. I don't care. Cool. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'll hit you for 5 in the air. Alright, cool. I'll play this gangly stompling. Alright, sweet. Good luck getting out of this one, opponent. What could you do to get out of this one? I don't know. I mean, like, it's just, yeah, okay, nothing, turns out. It's just like, don't get me wrong, there are board wipes in Limited, but, like, what are they, right? Like, obviously, for there to be board wipes in Constructed, there have to be ones in Limited. But which ones are there in this Limited? There's, like, Winnowing, which would be bad, because I would just choose one of my chain. Like, I mean, they get to choose, right? So they could say, I'm going to choose Tree Folk, and then I keep these two. Or they could choose Kithkin Soldier, and then I would lose everything but my Kithkin Soldier. But my Kithkin Soldier is a 5-4 with flying. Like, that's okay. Right? Like, it's not useful. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what you do. Alright. I mean, we're still going. We're going to go till we lose this. That's one more loss. One more win, and we do the whole thing. Now, again... it's only 2 losses and you get kicked out of pick 2, but you only need 4 wins to win it all. It caps you at 4. Whereas in best of 3, or not best of 3, but like a traditional draft where you have 3 losses before you're out, you have to win like 7 or something. So going pretty well. Whoa, I did win. Oh, that was it. That was the top. Never mind. Holy crap. Well, would you look at that? I made money. It costs 6,000 gems, or 6,000 coins, or 900 gems, and I made 1,300 gems. Yeah! Alright, so that, I think, was a pretty good taste of the set. I had a great time. I didn't do anything Kindred. I just played good cards that I liked, and they worked somehow. Thumbs up. But, yeah, I didn't do anything with Kirill, but I did draft 2 copies, which is awesome because I was planning on crafting those anyway, because I have some combos I want to do. So next time, you'll probably see a combo video from me in Constructed, because that's what I'm really excited for. I just wanted to get like a good package of Lorwyn cards under my belt, although I might do some more of this. That was super fun, and it's only 6,000 to enter. 10,000 gold to play draft is so expensive, and this is it's just easier. Yeah, you get kicked out if you lose, but it's 6,000 to enter, and like, yay, I get to do more drafting. All right, have a good night, everybody. I have been Darcy Bids. This has been Lorwyn Eclipsed. Bye.